13 learners have been confirmed dead and some critically injured following a scholar transport accident near Vanderbijlpark earlier today. President Cyril Ramaphosa expressing his deep sorrow and conveying his deepest sympathies to the families, communities and scholars and schools, in fact, affected. Now, the incident has raised serious accountability concerns as far as some scholar transport is concerned around the country. Let's speak to Mkhatshane, who is the provincial secretary of the Gauteng Education Transport Services. A very good evening to you and thank you so much for your time. Firstly, let's talk about how is your organization reacting to what happened?
Okay, thank you so much. Firstly, let me correct. The name is Mkhatshane, the provincial chairperson from Gauteng Education Transport Services, known as GET.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. To the entire learner transport fraternity, we are so shattered with what has happened today. Because from what we have, the thing that we do in the morning is the safe transport of our learners to and from home. As an organization, we are the advocates and the ambassadors. So whatever that happened today, it has really left a sour taste in our mouth as an organization that caters for the safe transport of kids on each and daily basis, where we work around all the 5 regions of Gauteng.
And you say it's left a sour taste. Let's talk about why that is, because I'm going to get into the accountability issues that are arising from this.
Why am I saying this? Is because we as an organization, we always strive for safety so that every member, when they board the car, very learning in the morning, their cars are well serviced and well catered for, clean and safe for the road, and most importantly, no negligence. We have zero tolerance in negligence driving on our road as the law-abiding citizens of this country.
Mm-hmm. And do you think the law was broken here?
I'm not having enough on my table. I'm still awaiting the report from the colleagues in the region to finish me with all the report from the police, whether it was really a negligence from our part or one. I cannot say for now that yes, our member was negligent. However, we still stand for the safety of our learners.
From what you're hearing, though, about the claims that he was overtaking and how the vehicle is looking, one can ask again to say, from what we are hearing, do you think the law was broken?
I'm still repeating myself. I can only say that the law was broken. To verify, once everything has been verified, that yes, indeed, our driver was overtaking 4 cars, was doing this. Yes, we've heard what the eyewitness was saying in the morning. So what we are waiting on is the full report from the authorities to give us. Probably by tomorrow, we will have all the full reports that we can report on. But yes, if it's that the case, then we will take the accountability for what has happened. What
will that accountability look like?
I mean, we'll be going back to the drawing board because we had the Back to School campaign whereby we called on our operators, especially here in the region of conveyed, which is VAL, to talk about such matters days before the school open. So it's such a pity that after 4 days we had that meeting and then this thing has happened.
And there are questions that arise right now to say that how adequately trained are the drivers and also at the same time, if this particular driver had the proper documentation to actually carry out this particular function. He's your member. What do you know?
In regard to adequately training, we have partnered with staff that help us in checking all the requirements, especially in regard to the driver ability. And then coming to the issue of the document, also we are still awaiting to hear from the colleagues in the region because we are in the province. So we do have colleagues in the region who will furnish us with all the information, especially regarding this one, whether the driver was well documented with your PD, your PRDP, your health fitness, your license documents, everything that is required.
Yeah, and one can also ask, right, and I understand you say that we'll get details tomorrow, and hopefully we get to speak tomorrow to understand exactly what happened here. But there are 13 families tonight who are devastated, and one father tonight even going as far as saying that this is not culpable homicide, in fact it is murder. And then you've got other families who are on tenterhooks waiting to know what is going to happen and when will their children recover, because some are critical in hospital. What do you say to them as an organization?
We are trying with all the families, all the entire land transport industry, all the transport in the country, all the citizens of the country. We are in mourning with the country. So what we will do as an organization, we are going to put our foot down, strongly hard so with all the drivers. Not only those that belong to the organization, everyone who wakes up in the morning and says, today I'm going to the dilemma. Because we are not just transporting people, we are transporting the people of the country. So one too many. So we are very, very patriotic as an organization.
Have you been able to speak to this member, that of course was the driver here, who is currently in hospital? If not, when are you hoping to speak to him? If yes, what has he said?
I haven't been able to speak directly to the driver, but I had one-on-one with the owner of the car. But he was in a very bad state, so we just comforted him. So probably by tomorrow, we will have everything. We will even visit the driver in the hospital to get the side of the story from his mouth of what has really inspired during this time. Because we know that that road is a very, very notorious one. So many deaths have occurred in that road.
All right, and as you say, tomorrow you will have a better sense of what could have happened, what the driver would have said, and hear from him. And hopefully then as the show, we get to talk to you tomorrow in order to understand exactly what happened here, because a lot of families have got more questions than answers about this particular story. But I appreciate your time and talking to us and just giving us a sense of how you are reacting as an organization. Justice Mkhatshane is the provincial secretary of the Gauteng Education Transport Services, and as you heard, tomorrow they will have a better sense of what happened here, so hopefully we get to speak to him.